Raw
Zebra.
Zebra. Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to
Ooh,
the stage.
why, hello there.
What's
Uh,
your question?
I don't really have a question. I just wanted to say thank you, Jen and other handlers, for, well, handling this whole server. Earlier, you were talking about patience and such. I say thank you for being patient with us, and thank you for doing such a great job with the whole server. Yeah, that's really
Nice.
it.
Thank
Yeah,
you very
thanks.
much.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Raw
Yeah,
Zebra.
That's really awesome, Raw Zebra.
And
yes,
thank you for being such a great community member and creating such awesome fan content.
well,
Yes.
thank you. Yes, have a good day then.
You too.
Thanks, Raw Zebra.
All right, next up. How am I going to pronounce this name? Quaxophone?
Saxophone. That's a sweet name.
Quaxophone.
Hello, Quaxophone. If you are speaking, you are muted.
Oh, hi. Can
Hello.
you hear
There you
me?
are.
Yes,
Yep.
we can hear you.
Hi. I just want to say that this is a huge honor. Thank you for having me on temporarily.
Yeah, no problem.
I
Absolutely.
I thought I'd uh, ask a question that I've wondered for a bit. Just asking. So we know that when monsters breed, they use their genetic DNA and create a spore-like thing that resembles their egg to put
Mhm,
onto those two podiums, right?
mhm.
If I recall correctly, I think that's how
Yep.
it goes.
There
Yes.
is
So
a
this is
spore.
the so this is the method that the monsters use to create new monsters. We don't exactly know a whole lot about the critters that inhabit these islands, though. Do they require these methods in order to make new critters, or do they do something else?
Interesting. I
I'm.
want to know where the critters came from in the first. Were they just there?
I don't
Who
know.
created them?
Exactly.
Let me ask you this: were bugs just there when you were born?
Yes.
Because
They
that's how.
were.
I suppose they
Because
were.
that's how I look at it. I've always looked at the critters as like I'm going out to work and I see squirrels and birds and bugs and all that kind of stuff, and those are kind of like the critters of our world, right? That's kind of how I look at them. I think that they've just always been there.
I
Yeah, I
see.
don't think we have I don't think we have a definitive answer for that, but I do like the idea that they kind of were just there. Now they all live harmoniously with the monsters in the monster
Hmm.
world.
Yeah, there are things in the monster world that have been created, living things in the monster world that have been created in ways other than standard breeding. The spark of life has been involved in a number of those things. There's a
Ew.
ton of ways that something could come into existence in the monster world that has nothing to do with spores or breeding structures in general.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
mean, even Spirit drank the water and ended up in the monster world.
That's true.
That was a great
Spirit,
question.
So fascinating. Thank you for
thanks a
having
lot.
me.
Yeah, no problem. That was great.
What are you gonna say about Spirit Monster Handler, David? I need
I
to
mean,
know.
everyone loves Spirit.
I love Spirit.
Spirit's our special little guy.
Yeah, he's special. I love him. Next.
All
Next
right, let's see who's
question.
next. There are so many people waiting.
I know.
Sorry.
Which means that you guys all have great questions, which we appreciate.
Hmm. I don't know about you guys, but I love this map. The map is great. I'm just looking
I
at it right now.
agree. What a
Sometimes I
quality of
just put
life
the music
improvement.
on and just listen to it.
Oh, it could lull me to sleep, to be honest, in the best way. That doesn't mean it's boring, it means it's soothing.
It just, yeah.
Sorry for the wait.
Oh, you're good. We can start improvising songs, Charlie and I.
Okay.
Monster Handler Hangouts! Woo!
With
Monster
Jen
Handler
and Charlie,
Hangouts! Yeah! Beautiful.
we're the
Beautiful,
three
Charlie.
best friends that anyone can have. We're the
That's right.
three. Hold on. We're the
Woo!
552 best friends that anyone can have. We're the
Yeah.
There you go.
551 best friends that anyone can have.
Okay, let's get a question
Don't
from
quit our day jobs, that's for sure.
exactly
That's yeah.
Charmelon. Charmelon? Charmelon.
Charmelon. Charmelon. Love that. Love it all.
I'm gonna start calling myself.
Hi!
Oh, it's
Hello!
You guys, it's Charmeleon.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
It's channel. Everyone gets that confused.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
We're
Don't
good.
worry. Don't worry.
What's your question?
So a bit of a simple question, really. Can Blairit eat through like all of its mouths? Are they all part of the same digestive system?
I think that it can ingest food through all of its mouths, but it is all connected to the same
Same
digestive
stomach.
system. It all goes down the same gullet, if you will.
All right. Yeah. Cool.
What do you
I have
guys
a
think?
I actually have a follow-up question. Do the mouths, I think they definitely all go to the same stomach in my opinion. That's what the mouths go to. But does each mouth like different tasting foods? Like
I don't know.
is it like bitter? Is it sweet? Salty?
Like different taste buds in different mouths.
Yeah,
Well, I guess we're
that's
gonna have
my
to ask a
question.
Blairit. We're gonna have to go to the ethereal workshop again and ask a Blairit.
And that actually brings up another question. I'm sorry. Thank you. This question has like totally like opened up a whole like wormhole for me. The other one is
You're welcome.
whale. So if it's 3 mouths on Blairit, 5 mouths on whale, same question.
Wow. There are so many things about the ethereal workshop we still don't know because we have only just really recently discovered it if you think about it. So I mean I'm gonna have to write these down. We're gonna have to talk to Monster Handler Tyson and give him some notes for the next time he's venturing into the monster world.
Got a lot of work ahead of him.
No
But
kidding.
yeah, I would like to answer your question. I will say that I'm pretty sure that the mouths are the same, goes to the same stomach.
Cool question.
Yeah.
Next up. Now this is me rolling the dice here. Oh, did they just? Oh, too bad. I just saw them retract their question. I think it was going to be a good
No,
one. All right, who's next?
I don't bite, I promise.
I do.
Her.
This is crazy seeing everybody in here.
I know. But it's awesome. I love hanging out with the community.
I'm gonna start reading off name. Enchantler is here. Stan Marsh is here.
All the way
Master
from
Jeb.
South Park?
Flute Rabbit.
Ooh.
Observed. Silly String. Gavler.
Got everyone.
Ethan. MSM. Nathan. Norris. Mech.
Yeager's #1 fan. A singing user. Dr. MSM.
You gotta get him in there. Help some
Yeah.
MSM. Some monsters.
Are they like a health doctor or are they like a studying doctor? We don't know.
Or a musical doctor, because let's not forget, you can be a musical doctor.
You can. You sure can. I'm
All
not a
right,
doctor in anything.
Jen, you can be anything you want to be.
Thank you. I'll be a
He's got to go to
doctor of
school for
things that are
7
cute.
years.
There you go. All right, let's get our question from Carter MSM.
Carter MSM, welcome.
Hello,
Hello.
Carter MSM.
I like your
Hi.
picture with all your toe jammers.
Um, my question is, are Fronley and Toejammer like related in any way, like a distant cousin or something? Because they both look very similar, other than Fronley being like twice the height.
I've
Hmm.
also honestly wondered that. They've got very similar like features, like their appendages are kind of laid out the same, but like you pointed out, it's just its head seems to be much taller. I don't know if they're related or if they're like ancestors or distant cousins or not. Do you know, Monster Handler Charlie?
I don't think that they are. However, I do agree that they do look similar. It's almost like toe jammer had a growth spurt or something. But if you look closely on the tentacles, they're hollow instead of actually having a toenail.
True. It's very interesting. I want to know more about this. I'm writing myself a note for my next research expedition. Maybe I
Friendly
can
also
find a
looks like they just
Frondley
woke
and
up.
ask them. Also, Frondley, another monster that, in my opinion, doesn't get enough love.
They
Mm-hmm.
also look like they just woke up.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel that. I feel that on a spiritual level. Also, did you not see Frondley at the Willy Wonka expo way
Oh
back when?
yeah, that's
Remember
right.
that? What were you doing
That's
there,
right.
Frondley?
Just side gig.
Yep,
All right, next up, let's get a question from Luna.
Luna.
Hello, Luna.
Hello? You hear
We
me?
can hear you.
Oh yep, yep.
Don't mind me almost having a heart attack. uh,
Problem.
so I kind of forgot my question, but no, I know I didn't. So do meteors ever fall down to the Tauros? Because that's something I've just been thinking about. Just with the moon going through the Tauros, are there any meteors that fall down?
That is a very interesting question. I think we're going to need to consult a monstro astronomist because
Again,
I am
we need a
definitely not qualified to answer that question. But I don't know. Do you? I mean, if the solar system is anything like our solar system, then we could speculate perhaps that there may be meteors somewhere out there, but I don't know
well,
how they work.
well, I would say that meteors probably like they probably hit the Taurus as much as they hit Earth. You just never really hear about it when they come to Earth because they burn up into the atmosphere and they get really small. And since Taurus has like a center, it probably passes through that too. But like
True.
even in
Less
Dawn of
surface area.
Base Island in Dawn of Fire kind of has like a meteor in the center of it.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's true.
So possibly, I think it's a meteor. I think it's a meteor, either that or it's a planet core. Can't remember.
I mean, either way, there's a lot going on in the monster universe.
I
There's
think that
way
I'm
more
gonna
than
say
I thought.
I think that meteors probably hit the Taurus, but just as much as would they hit Earth, where it's just kind of like space is big.
Yeah, true. We'll have to inquire. What do you think, Monster Handler David? Maybe time for one more question?
Works for me. Uh, Last question coming from Melody.
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 Hello, Melody.
But hello, hi.
Wonderful
I,
profile picture. We
I was
love
just gonna
that.
say it's so
Thank
great.
you. Yeah, I saw the high quality art and stuff, and I
Wasn't it
outfitted my
so
whole.
cool?
Yeah, I love it a lot.
Yeah,
I
cool.
would love like the whatever. That's tangential. That's side
Yeah.
thing. But the question that I had written down was about in the Dawn of Fire descriptions for like seasonals and stuff. They most of them mention like Punkleton was a pumpkin that was like zapped with electricity or whatever. Like they were all something that was then given life, but Blabbit doesn't mention anything like that. So does it have a similar backstory, or is it just different and it just breaks that trend?
That's a great question that I am going to be honest, I don't know the answer to.
Sorry.
Blabbit's. Go ahead.
Sorry. So the question is, was Blabbit brought to life from a statue?
No, like, did
More
it.
like because it's like Punkleton was a pumpkin, Yule was like a
Oh,
snowman
right, right,
thing,
right.
cold man, sorry, uh, and Schmoochel was like a bunch of letters and stuff. So I didn't know if Blabbit had a similar thing or if it was just a different deal.
I think it's a different deal. That's my opinion, but I don't actually know the answer to that. That's a
I
great
don't know the
question.
answer either. I do know that the monsterling unfortunately did get a little lost in a forest around the waterlands, and to kind of mark its path so it didn't get lost again, it started using brightly colored eggs to mark its path. So I don't know if that means that it was just kind of already there or what caused it to be there. I'm honestly not sure. We're gonna have to inquire with some
Well,
of
it
our
also
doctors of monstrology.
it's also an ancestor of reedling, so maybe not. Maybe
Yeah.
it wasn't brought to life like by zapping it to life like Uncle Tin.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because I figure with them
Follow
being
up
an
with
official
that.
family, it makes sense that they would be like maybe a statue like other monsters were or something instead of
Hmm. Yeah,
spontaneously or whatever else.
you've stumped
I
me on
think
that
we're
one.
gonna, yeah, we're stumped. We are big
I've been
stumped. We're
stumped.
gonna have to ask some of the
You know
doctors of
what?
monstrology.
I'm gonna use this on a stumped episode.
You know,
There we go.
there's some irony in that the one that could probably solve this mystery is Blabbit itself.
It's true.
Mhm.
Blabbit loves solving mysteries.
Fun
Too bad
question.
it's
Thank
not
you very much,
That is
Melody.
extravaganza.
really great.
Yes,
Thank you so
thank
much,
you.
Melody.
Thank you for having me on.
All right. Well, I think that's all we have time for today, but this was a pretty awesome first handler hangout minus the technical difficulties at the beginning.
That
But
never
I had a
happened.
great time.
Yeah,
was a
I
lot of
had a
fun.
lot of fun. This was actually like great. Like the monster community, like everybody's so into the game and the lore and the monsters, and I like seeing people talk about it and be creative with it and
Me too.
think up
It's my
outside the
favorite
box with the
part.
questions.
Absolutely. So thank you so much, all of the handler helpers that hopped in. I know that we couldn't get to everybody's question, but don't worry, the next handler hangout will be happening next month. We will announce the date and time later, but we look forward to hanging out with you again then.
Yeah,
Does
this was a
anybody
lot
else
of
have
fun.
anything they want to say?
I think there's
Uh,
only one more thing to say.
I think
yes,
so. Ready, Charlie?
yes.
Happy
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 monstering! That was really
monstering!
off time, but happy
We
monstering!
did
Happy
it.
monstering.